Hey, what's going on, fellow Jedis and Sith Lords? This is the day. This is the day we've all been waiting for, or at least if you're watching my channel, you're probably a nerd, fellow nerd like me, plus one nerd. And today is the day Star Wars The Force Awakens is released to the general public. Technically, it's tomorrow, Friday the 18th, but it's 2015. Theaters release movies early. I think the theater near me is actually the first showing that they have for today is at 7 p.m. So, I mean, it comes out today. It comes out Thursday the 17th. It's not Friday the 18th. No matter what the marketing team wants to tell you, today is the day. And I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this movie ever since I knew it was coming. Even before, when I just was watching Star Wars for the very first time, I fell in love with this world that George Lucas made and could have ruined. I'm glad this is not part of this video, but I'm glad that Disney has taken over and I trust in J.J. Abrams. I don't know anything about this film. I've been trying to stay away. Yesterday, on Wednesday, the embargo was lifted for reviews. I haven't read any of them. I'm trying to go in as blind as I can. So I'm very excited to see this film. I'm seeing it tonight at 10 o'clock. So if you want to comment on this video, please, if you've seen the movie, don't put any spoilers in the comments at all. People may not be able to see this movie right away, and just please be respectful of everyone else's experience. But anyway, in this video, I'm just talking about a new map that was released for Star Wars Battlefront last week to the general public. It's Jakku. So this is the desert planet that we're seeing inside the Star Wars trailers. This is the planet that Finn, Rey, and BB-8 are all introduced inside the movie. We've seen brief glimpses of it in the trailer. We all thought it was Tatooine at first, but it's actually this desert planet Jakku. And kind of the basic history of what I understand about this planet is it's a year and 4 days after the Battle of Endor. A battle broke out between the New Republic and the Galactic Empire on and around the planet of Jakku. And it's this desert planet that doesn't really it had very little importance in the galaxy-wide conflict of what we know as the Star Wars. But for this battle, a Star Destroyer in the midst of the battle called the Inflictor was crashed into the planet so that it would avoid the planet to be captured by the New Republic. And that's what you see inside of this battle here is in the game, this is the battle that takes place a year after the Battle of Endor. You can see wreckage all over the ground, and it makes very good tactics in terms of moving from point A to B inside of playing on the map. And then you can also see the battle raging in the sky if you look up in the game. And I think I read somewhere that depending on how well your team is doing, it changes what the battle looks like in the sky. So if you're playing for the Rebels, I think the Rebels look like they're actually taking over in the sky battle, stuff like that. And the games that I've played so far are Walker Assault. I know there's a new game type introduced alongside this map. I haven't played it yet, but I can make another video about that if you're interested. But this map it's pretty cool. It's really big, wide open spaces, and like I said, there's a bunch of debris on the ground that you can traverse and kind of sneak through the map. It's not totally open, but there definitely are some spaces that you need to be aware of. A lot of the wreckage is traversable, so you can get on top of like a wrecked rebel star fighter and shoot on top of that at some of the enemies and take cover there. And it's really cool, and it makes for an interesting story. And that's pretty much what Battlefront has been so far, is with these different maps and different ways to play. Every time you play it, it's a new interesting story, and I really like that. Some of the things that I wish could have changed is you do see the Star Destroyer in the distance that crashes into the planet, but you can't go near it, you can't go into it. They don't even have a separate map that is a part of it. You can't really fly to it either when you're in a ship. So those are some of the things that would have been really cool, but also probably would have taken a lot of time to make. And it would have also been really cool to have debris fall like during the battle, so in random spots, so it could change how the map moves, or have when it hits a bunch of sand pops up and kind of takes the visibility down for that area. And also just that's something you need to pay attention to as you're playing, because it could land on you and kill you potentially. So that would have been cool if like you're on the rebel forces and you're really losing hard, and more rebel fighters are falling from the sky, or TIE fighters if it's the other way around, if the Imperials are losing. I don't know. Stuff like that would have been really interesting, but like I said, nothing's perfect, so I imagine that would have taken a lot of time and effort, and maybe in order to get this map out quickly for the release of the movie, they couldn't do stuff like that, or maybe they didn't think about it. But those are some of the things that I thought would have been really cool about the map. Overall, I really like it. I'm enjoying it, and then I also like just that it's our only tie-in so far with the new movie and this game, so I'm just eating it up. Anyway, how do you guys like this map? Have you played it a ton? Are you even playing Battlefront? What's holding you back? And are you excited to see the movie? Are you seeing it this weekend? Just let me know. Like I said, please stay away from spoilers in the comments, but I would like to have a conversation outside of that. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope your day is beer and Skittles, and as always, thanks for tuning in.